And it is a way of life, if you're a monk, and many people are committed Buddhists, it's a way of life for them. For many people it's a way of life when you come into the Buddhist temple, and you have another way of life when you go home. And sometimes it's a philosophy which people use to argue with each other. And that's perhaps the part of Buddhism which I don't really like the most personally. But I think it's something we should just use as an intellectual exercise, but it's something more valuable than that. And to me, I always thought that Buddhism really is like a practice. It's something which you do. It's a development of the body and the mind, of your life, of society, which creates more peace, harmony, and well-being, which gives meaning to life. So it's like a practice. It's something you do which will give you results as you go along. So it's not something which is based on faith. You just have to believe until you die, and then you know whether you back the right horse or not. But it's more something which you do right now, and you can see results as you go along. So it's a practice which brings benefits, as it says in one of the main chants we do, brings practice here and now, in this very life, in this moment, to be seen each wise person for themselves now. And understanding it's like a practice, something which one does. There is a problem that very often what we actually do is letting go. We relax, we make peace, we open the door of our heart to this moment, we don't react, we become very passive. And sometimes people think, well, is that really what Buddhism is all about? Just being like doormats for everybody else? And this evening I want to address that problem by saying, what does a Buddhist do? Now, what is sort of the object of their striving in their religious or spiritual life? And what actually is, basically, in the Buddhist Eightfold Path, what actually is right effort? And I must admit that the effort to give this talk tonight is not that great, because I gave a similar talk to the monks last Wednesday. So I'm being an environmentally sensitive monk by recycling my talks. But you weren't there in my monastery on Wednesday, so you didn't hear this.